So the first point is that Moon-Rahu conjunction native are always seeking happiness, but they never get it. Because happiness is not on the outside. Happiness is within you. Bhagavan Raman Maharshi says, it is not wrong to seek happiness. What is wrong is that you are seeking on the outside when it is inside. And that is the major issue with Moon-Rahu conjunction natives, that the whole focus is on the outside. And so they keep searching for happiness on the outside. They are always dependent on the outside. They are always dependent on what the other says about them. And the more you go on depending on the outside, on the others, the more you become miserable. And that is how Moon-Rahu conjunction often makes you feel miserable. Because the whole focus is on the outside, when in reality it should be within. The positive side is this, that in this modern age, everybody wants everything very fast. Everybody wants to do more. And this do more, drive more, all these things come naturally to Moon-Rahu conjunction native. So the person works very aggressively if he is a manager or if he is an officer, because that Rahu drives his mind. And these people do extremely well in private sector, because private companies are, the corporate world is so hungry for more and more and more. So it is a perfect match for a Chandra Rahu or a Moon Rahu native. So in a way, to drive a business, to manage large teams, this conjunction is not bad. Not bad for the company, but bad for the employees. Because a Moon-Rahu conjunction native person is a perfectionist. He or she wants to drive very aggressively. So you can imagine the employees who work under such a person. They will be on fire. They will be always on the hot pan to perform more and more. So it is a very challenge to work under a manager having Moon-Rahu conjunction. But there is no choice. If you are caught, then you are caught. So it is a very challenging conjunction. And to live with such a person, whether he is a husband or a wife or she is a wife, having Moon-Rahu conjunction, or a person who is a boss having Moon-Rahu conjunction, these people are highly ambitious, very aggressive, very attached, and they have a certain obsession. Now this obsession is based on where this Moon-Rahu conjunction falls. If Moon-Rahu conjunction is in the second house, then the obsession is towards money, saving money, opening new bank accounts. So it all depends on where the conjunction falls. But Moon-Rahu conjunction is always a conjunction that is focused on the outwards. And so they do extremely well in the media, the news media, the print media. This is a perfect conjunction for such fields, because in media, in print media, in news media, the whole attention has to be on the outside, what others are doing, reporting that news to you, to the world. So Moon-Rahu conjunction does extremely well in journalism, in print media, in news media. So no conjunction is bad or good as such. It all depends on how it is put to use by the support of other planets and other aspects in the birth chart. But one thing is for sure, that Moon-Rahu conjunction natives, since they are so much trapped in their mind, since they are so much focused on the outward, so on a large scale they remain unhappy. They generally never find the bliss, the joy within, because the journey within has not yet begun. So how will they find it? And so Moon-Rahu conjunction natives should take efforts to start meditating. A Moon-Ketu conjunction native may not find it very difficult to get started with meditation, but a Moon-Rahu conjunction native will find it extremely difficult in the beginning to start with meditation, because so much of chaos is within. The moment he closes his eyes, there are millions of thoughts, thousands of thoughts. It becomes so difficult. But you should not give up. If you start taking efforts this birth, then there is a high possibility that the next birth, this Rahu, will move away from your moon. It is possible. Everything is possible. All you have to do is to take effort. And the way to take this effort is to start with chanting. Chanting the holy mantra. Chanting the name of God. In this age, chanting is the most effective way. Without chanting, if you sit with closed eyes, it will be very difficult. Because first the mind has to be purified. First the mind has to be taken into control. And this is possible only when you start chanting. The significance of chanting has been shared by many great saints, right from Srila Prabhupada to Guru Nanak. So start chanting, take efforts, spend some quality time with yourself. Every morning 20 minutes chanting, every evening 20 minutes chanting. The journey is long, but every long journey begins with a small step. It is necessary that you take this first step so that one day you will start enjoying this journey. Every day that you take efforts in chanting, in meditating, piece by piece, just the way drop by drop, the well starts filling up with water. Similarly, every small action of yours manifests someday, and that manifestation enables you to move on with a better life, with a better quality of life. So focus on this small action every day, every morning, every evening, chanting the name of the Lord. Don't run after any fancy solutions and fancy remedies, because no remedy can help you other than the remedy of chanting. So focus on chanting, focus on meditation. Start taking the efforts. Many times it happens that in the beginning you find it difficult. In the beginning many hurdles come, but you should not give up. You should try to meditate every day. Only then you can overcome the effects of Rahu Moon conjunction.
ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। ॐ गं गणपतये नमः।